I'm back from the dead, guys. Today's video is gonna be me unboxing my Canon G7x Mark II. In this video, you might be wondering, girl, why? R.I.P to my first baby. My first camera, the same camera I am filming with right now, broke and it died on me. So you might be asking yourself also, girl, why you bought the same camera? Why didn't you upgrade or things like that? I don't want to go too into depth with all that because I feel like this is not that video. But running it down short, the Canon G7x Mark III, the focus didn't sold me. But I was debating on getting this camera again or the Sony ZV-1, but I just ended up getting the same one. But you guys will see later on why. I'll probably explain it while I'm unboxing the camera. But I'm gonna also be showing you guys the settings of my camera. So whatever quality you guys are seeing right now, those settings I'm gonna show you guys and how I film my videos. If you want to get to that, I'm gonna just put the timestamp. But if not, let's just go ahead and start unboxing this camera and get the inside scoop of my settings. Here we got the Canon G7x Mark II, which we are gonna unbox, and I'm super excited. I mean, you guys can tell, but trust me when I tell you guys, the reason I didn't go into depth that I didn't get the Sony ZV-1, just to run it down, basically I don't get how they made a camera for vloggers when the stabilizer on the camera just sucks, but that's not the point of this video. And we're just gonna go ahead and start unboxing this camera. So we obviously have the menu, and this is where the fun part begins. Okay, we have the regular Canon the regular Canon battery, which I already know is not charged. I don't understand. I don't know if it's just me or you guys. Don't you hate how you get a new camera or a new phone and the battery isn't charged? But we're gonna set this aside because I know I'm gonna have to charge this. Then it's the charger for the battery, the string I just dropped, and of course the camera. And I actually opened this box real quick just to peek on how the camera was packaged, because for some reason, I don't know why, I just thought they threw the camera in there and I'm like, did my camera break or not? But I really didn't check if the camera was broken. But I'm still within the 14 days, so let's see the camera. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I mean, I already have the camera, but it's just pretty seeing it once again. Okay, so I already have one of the cameras ready and fully charged because I knew I was gonna need it. But before I jump into that and show you guys my settings, I bought some accessories for the camera, which I'm gonna put on right now. Starting off with the first accessory, I got the screen protector. At first, I thought I got scammed. I'm gonna link down everything I got for the camera on my description box, but either way, I thought I got scammed because it shows the phone, and I was like, did I just order iPhone screen protectors and didn't realize? But then I went to Amazon and I checked, and I'm like, why does it come in iPhone? And I think they just packaged it this way because the camera screen protectors are in here. And this is where I'm gonna start concentrating, because we all know we concentrate and hold our breath when we put new screen protectors on any item, that it needs to be perfect or I'm gonna be annoyed. I finally put the screen protector on. I almost messed it up, but good thing I didn't, because I probably would have just ended up going in and put in a different one. I didn't even tell you guys, this pad comes with 3. So I still have 2 left, which I feel it's so convenient, and the fact that it wasn't that expensive. I'm pretty sure I wasted $6 on this. But let's go ahead and put the string on. For those who want to see the Canon G7x Mark II up close, this is how it looks like. It's literally sleek black and I love it. Here are the buttons. This is the screen that you flip up. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into my settings. I want to start off with that I changed the mode to manual. So there are different options. You could have it on auto, but it's not my favorite because I really can't get to things through auto. I can change the aperture, I can change the ISO, so that's the reason I don't like shooting in auto. I could get to the frame rate and see which image quality I want, if I want to put in raw or not raw. But that I don't really think you will need if you're recording, unless for thumbnails when you want to change the lighting in it. It just makes it easier to play with a raw image. But besides that, I change it to the movie mode. It's just way easier and convenient for me, so we're gonna go ahead and switch to that. Okay, so the reason I like it is because I could change the shutter speed, I could change the aperture, I could change the ISO, and it's just convenient for me. It's easier and I don't need to worry about other things. We're gonna go ahead and start with the menu. The first thing I have it set onto manual. You could put standard, short clip, manual, time lapse, and all those things, but I have it to manual. And we could go with the image quality. I actually like putting it on raw, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna leave it like this. The shooting display information, I love the grid. I have the grid on, so basically you just go to grid display, screen info, and then you just set whatever you want. The reason for that is because I could see if I'm centered in my frame. I don't know if it's just me, it bothers me when I am off center and it's so annoying. Also, it has a level, so the level I could literally see if my camera is placed even or not. Again, that's just my personal preference, but it does help my recording settings. Reverse display is on. Image review, I just have it for 2 seconds. I don't really need it that longer. Okay, so moving to the second page, I have the face ID, and I like to register my face because with this, basically the camera knows who I am and will always have me on focus, or try its best, because there's moments I'm gonna be out of focus. So you just go to add registry and add a new face. But since I already did that, I'm gonna go to check and edit info, and there I am with Emily. That's something I suggest you to do. Okay, moving on to the ring function button. I'm gonna just leave that. I don't really touch that. I don't touch this. And then page 3. So I have digital zoom, standard. The tracking, I have face tracking, and I just love that it tracks your face. It's something that you should do unless you want to manually focus things. But if you're vlogging, I suggest you to just turn this on. It's not gonna hurt. Then for page 4, we have all of this. All of this I keep this way. I don't really change nothing here, but make sure your IS settings is on continuous and on standard. This helps with your video quality to not look shaky, because boy, there's some video qualities that just get me dizzy. I don't know if that's me, but either way, this is just gonna help you with your video to look like it's floating, if that makes sense. But either way, everything else I'm gonna leave the same. Moving to page 5, the ISO speed, I'm gonna just leave alone. All of this I'm leaving alone. Okay, this I'm gonna get into depth later on in a bit, so we're just gonna skip this. Self timer is off, but I do put it on. Sometimes I have my own custom, which is 5 seconds. That's when I take my thumbnails, I time it, and then, you know, take my picture. For A, I'm gonna get into that later, so that doesn't really matter. Right here, this is what I'm talking about. I like having it this way because with the ISO, this is the light. I like setting this when I am filming videos that I know I'm not gonna be vlogging, because it just helps with the lighting for it not to be changing constantly, because that's something that bothers me when it comes to my videos. If the lighting changes, it's just annoying for me when it comes to editing, so I like locking the lighting. But you can make it dimmer, you can make it brighter, it's up to you. And then with the aperture, which is this right here, this is what's gonna make your background blurry. Again, I like having it because I could move it around easy. And then is the shutter speed. The shutter speed, it is set to a wrong shutter speed. It's supposed to be 1/50th. And then, okay, this is what I'm talking about that I like having access to. I have the autofocus method, and I have the face tracking. This is the image quality, which you could put raw and all of that. What I said, it will help you later on when you want to edit your pictures. Moving on to this, I like doing 23, but it is also known as 24. So again, that's what I have it set to. This is what I love about having the manual setting with this camera, is that I could turn on the ND filter on and off without going to the menu,
because it's way easier when I'm vlogging. Let's say I'm vlogging, this just helps to balance the light in your video, so it just helps a lot when it comes to vlogging. Once again, I can't get that enough. You should use this if you're ever vlogging outside. Moving on to, I could again, the ISO speed, then the white balance I could fix, and the picture style I use, I go in with fine detail. There's neutral, fine detail, landscape, portrait, standard, and all of those, and the one I like using is fine detail. And then this, I just leave it the way the camera came with. And basically those are all my settings, and I hope you were able to get it, because I feel like the iPhone overexposes everything on the camera, but I'm pretty sure it did. But if you had a hard time, I'm so sorry.
And now that you guys got the inside scoop of my settings, which are a secret, not so more, but either way, I really hope this video helped you with manually change things, because I feel like it's just easier and it helps you change the lighting and the aperture and all that manually, instead of going through the settings and pressing buttons and doing all that shenanigans. But either ways, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video and my settings. Shout out to my partner and my dad, because they helped me to, well, this camera actually was a gift for my birthday, so thank you to them. I really appreciate it, and thank you to my brother-in-law as well. But besides that, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe for more content, and thank you for watching, everyone. Bye.